here. See what happens on a live. We never know what's going to happen. We never know what's going to go on. And let me get the chat going. Woo, I'm going to actually move you guys over here. There we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Diane Lupo, and I hope it's cooler where you are than where I am. It's actually, the air is, it's cold in the house, but because I closed this room off, it gets warm, and it's almost 100 out there. So it's one of those, it's the dog days of summer that we're into. And I hate the dog days of summer. I like the cat days where you just need to turn the heat up a little bit. But that's okay. I'm happy to be here. I hope you're happy to be here as well. And I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get on board. Until you do, I cannot wait for Wednesday nights, the Mystery Guide. It will be our third episode. And I'm hoping is going to be a very long series. I keep thinking I'm going to run out of subject matter, but boy, you guys are great coming in. Hey, Elvira. Yeah, I didn't see you, and I didn't see your name until I was done, and then oh well. But you're first here. Ask away. This is Random Reads. Ask your question. Write it in caps. Put it down there, and I don't have anything set in my mind on what to do. I'm pulling energy cards. I've got not all my decks out. I've got about 5 decks out ready to play. And I was just talking about how I love the Wednesday night, Mystery Guide. I hope you guys love it too. Hello, Moonlight Shadow from Norway. Welcome. Oh, it's Maria. What do you keep changing your name? It's like there's a new person for what's going on in Norway. It's the same person in disguise. Maria, write your question. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you reported that nurse, by the way. And we did get a answer on that the other night, but I will go back to it. I'm going to read something for Elvira right now, and then Moonlight Shadow from Norway. Just a general read. Okay. Moonlight is next. Okay, Elvira, here we go. I've got the Angel Power Tarot. I think I may have said it the other night. I took this deck out. It's in beautiful condition, and it's the first deck I started with. But I used that deck to, it was almost obliterated. It was frayed and turning into powder in my hands. So one of my nice clients sent me this beautiful deck. You love the Happy Birthday Virgo. I don't remember it, but I think it was really good for you. So I'm hoping it was. I know a lot of Virgos, so when I read those birthday things, or when I read for Pisces, which I am, or Libra, my husband, my son is Aquarius, I really have to disassociate from knowing anybody. So we'll see how it goes. So I have you making a decision, Elvira. Let me get the closer up here. I have you making a decision. And it's a good time because the energy is, I put WD-40 on this chair this morning, and now there we go. I said, oh good, I cured it. I cured the squeak, but I just heard it squeak a little bit. Oh, Elvira, the star. So it's a good time to make a decision. Right now the energy is fast. I'm going to call it fast and furious. And look at that. 2 of Michael, and then light at the end of the tunnel. Dreams come true. Believe in yourself. Elvira. Oh, yeah. There's something better waiting for you. The 8 of Raphael. Do what you know is right for you. And I think we've been saying that all along. This year is a 10-year. If you do anything that is not in alignment with who you are, it's not going to work out. It won't have longevity. It will fall apart at some point, because right now the energy is all about us being in our authenticity and really using our gifts and talents. Ace of Michael. So this is a new idea. This is something, wow, this is a new beginning. Ace of Michael. It's like clearing the air, starting over, getting everybody on the same page. Hey Gary, how you doing? Write your question in caps, You've been busy with the school committee and everything, huh? I still follow Rhode Island politics because, my friends are all there and my heart is there for sure. And it's kind of boring here politically. They all carry guns, so people don't get into political arguments here, and you don't get into road rage here because everybody carries a gun, and you just have to think twice before getting into any kind of altercation. That's why everybody just looks at you and says, "Have a blessed day," and I love that. Uh, wow, Elvira, Knight of Ariel. There's so much to accomplish. Make a good plan. You're being watched over, but more importantly, this is money under the star. So whatever you're doing next, don't think you're going to have to sell yourself short. And no, I almost feel it's the opposite. You feel richer. Queen of Michael, and this is you. I'm going to read this card to you. It's a time for career rather than relationships, and it's time to release anything, anyone, any situation that no longer serves you. I was watching an interview with Matt Frazier, the well-known medium psychic from up northeast, and he was saying, don't feel guilty about releasing toxic people from your life. That's not what this experience is supposed to be about, subjecting yourself to pain just because you're related or just because you're married to them or you work with them. If somebody is that toxic, do what you can to get away from the situation. And this is, Elvira, don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. Balance is coming in. Oh, yeah. Again, pick a lane. Pick a lane. Get more decisive about, and I know that's the thing. You're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Get quiet, get clear, and it's not what you're supposed to do. It's what your heart is calling you to do. I never woke up one day and said, I want to read cards. That's like all I want to do. It just kind of happened to me. And then with the COVID and then the move, it became a thing, and I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun. I got up early this morning because I have a client in Abu Dhabi, and that's how you say it. It's not Abu Dhabi. I learned how to say Abu Dhabi. And I had to get up early so that it's late. It was nighttime for him, but he had a business decision to make. So it's so interesting. I've met so many fascinating people and all of you guys. So I'm digging it. You got to find something that makes you feel good and get paid for it. Definitely get paid for it. New beginnings. So you are there now, and marry this reading to your Happy Birthday Virgo reading. This new beginnings really tells it all. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Now, Maria, Moonlight Shadow. Philip will move to Croatia. I'm wondering, is there ever a chance for us to be a couple? Really, Maria, is that what you really want? I don't know this Philip guy. And I'll tell you, I've known a lot of guys like your Philip. And looking at your picture there, I'm going to say I would be a little bit more fussy. I would be a little more picky about who I'm going to entertain with my energy. So let's see. The first thing, the nurse, is Moonlight Shadow 92, Maria. Is she fine from that nurse not wearing gloves? She's going to be okay. And my other deck, I got an absolutely yes. I'm going to do 3 cards for that. Elvira got a little bit of a long one because she's a good client of mine, and she got gypped the other night. She came on at the very end and I missed her, so I had to give her a reading. And it's almost her birthday. 7 of Michael. Yeah, it was a better course of action if she did something. But yeah, you're fine. You got the 9 of Cups. You're very healthy. You're fine. 2 9s. Yes, you're fine. Joy through. So that's good. All right. Now let's see this Philip guy. I'm wondering, is there ever a chance for us to be a couple? I'm going to pull my pulp cards out. Is there any chance for Maria and Philip to be a couple? Is there any chance? 7 cards. Upright is yes. Reverse is no. Upright is yes. Reverse is no. I hope you guys are all staying cool. Like I said in the beginning, we're in our dog days now. There was actually a breeze. It actually twirled one of our umbrellas around. But when it's 98, 99, the breeze doesn't do too much. So I'm going to have bad hair days. That's really what I'm getting to. I'm going to be having bad hair days because this weather and my hair just do not mix. So I'm sorry. Some days it's going to be really curly. It just does what it wants. I got up early. I was ready to go. I had a busy day. And then, wow, the heat just is too much. Even just getting in and out of the car, right? It knocks you out. Philip. No justice. No balance. No justice. He's got other things on his mind. Let's see. No. Yes. 9 of Cups, though. That's good. And Queen of Wands. So right now I have 2 no's, 2 yeses. 3 no's. Not going anywhere right now. That doesn't mean I won't turn around again at some point. 1, 2, 3 to 3. All right, what is this card going to say, Maria? Is there a chance? If there's a chance, judging by these cards, it's, 4 to 3 is a slim, yeah, okay, is not likely. If that were upright, I would say the Magician and the Star, there's a good possibility. But with the Star reverse, Maria, you've got to let him go. I want you to write his name down, put a big heart around it, and put him in the freezer. Freeze that energy so you can move on. There's somebody better waiting for you. Is there somebody better waiting for Maria? Let's ask that. Is there somebody better waiting for Maria to let go, pull Philip out of her heart, and move forward? Is there somebody better? 3 cards, yes or no? Not yet. How about 7 cards? What do 7 cards say? Oh, he's here, but he's not yet. 3. So you gotta let go of Philip. Not yet. You see, look at this. It tells the story. You are still pining over Philip, but this is saying don't give up. There is somebody, and he's the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who is handsome, has some money, he's established, but you're sick over Philip here. So when you get over Philip, I bet that these cards will change in a very positive way. I'm sure of it. Absolutely sure. Gary, let's see. Gary was next. Gary, did you write a question down? Oh boy, there's a lot of feed here. Let me see. Moonlight Shadow. What's Croatia like? I mean, how is it doing? That whole side of the world is just crazy to me right now. Yes, I haven't made a post about it yet. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Maria. You're so sweet. Oh, Philip's an idiot. I want to just say that. Tell him, don't let the door hit him in the backside. That's all. All right, Gary, I'm going to read some cards for you. I'm going to do 2 decks, 3 cards, 3 cards. Let's see, unless you have a question here. Is there a question from Gary? How's my Carol? She's been gone more than a year. She's been gone several years, right? And I don't remember when that. I don't remember if you told me or if I knew. Carol King. Carol King. I gotta pull a different deck. Oh, isn't that fine? I think Carol's just fine, but I can't do mediumship here, Gary, because then everybody will want me to contact their Uncle Bob or George or something. But I will read the cards for you. I just have to pull a different deck. She's being a little bossy, I will tell you that. Was she the boss of you two? What Carol said, Carol got. What Carol wanted, Carol got. I do remember meeting her vaguely. We were always a little inebriated back in those days with at those Lions events. Okay, an important message. I feel like I have to be like Oscar coming in. Everyone really has to work at staying positive, not getting into arguments, keeping your energy as positive as possible so that we keep the vibration up and the what's going on in the other parts of the world and here on our soil in the States does not escalate. And we can work on that by when you get quiet, when you breathe, just surround the planet with love. That's the easiest thing. Just see hearts and flowers all around. I feel like Carol's kind of saying this, like she wants to talk to you, Gary, about the bigger picture of things. I'm going to do 5, 3, 2, 1. Carol, what do you want to say to Gary? What's your message to Gary? She's sending you all kinds of signs and messages, Gary. So this is communication. She communicates to you all the time. She might not like me running for school committee. No, I don't think so. I think they know we have to have our human experience. Once they pass, I never get that from the other side. There's no judgment. And people think that. I remember I used to think, oh, my father would kill me, or my father, is not happy about this. But no, they don't have judgment like that. They just keep sending love. They know, they understand this experience, and they understand that we're here to have the human experience. Now, if you can have the human experience, imagine someone like you who's a little enlightened. You're awake. You understand grief. You understand there's more than just what's here on the earth, physical earth. Imagine you can bring that into policies, and you can bring that positivity into the school system, which it desperately needs, especially up there. She's saying it's your time she's talking about. You're not balancing your time too much. You need to relax a little bit more. You need to find time to just chill out. And that's, yeah, look, she's got the Hanged Man and the Two of Pentacles side by side. So this is like, you got to take a little bit of a time out here. And then you'll get the signs that she's sending you. How is she sending you signs? I feel a lot of it has to do with birds. A lot of it has to do with birds. She's really good at sending you birds, cardinals, colorful birds, blue jays, maybe even some yellow birds, which are very odd to see in that area. Feathers. Are you finding feathers, or have you found feathers? Queen of Cups. When was her birthday, Gary? When was her birthday? King of Wands. She knows that. She knows how much you miss her, and she knows how much you loved her. Her heart. It doesn't matter what sign she is. Don't worry about it, because I just got that. She showed me a big. This is how I get images. So she showed me this big heart, and she was just, then that big heart broke up into a million little hearts, and it was like she was sending them to you. So she's sending you healing, because she said sometimes you get stuck and you don't move forward like you should be moving forward. You get stuck in the grief, and she wants you to move forward. Keep going forward. There's something about partnerships, making agreements, and your health. Your health is good. So she's saying there's good health here. The Lover's card, she could be talking about what you guys had. Although under the Two of Pentacles, I feel like your love right now, it's out of balance, and she wants you to get into balance. So whatever that means. I don't know if you're in a relationship or you're looking for a relationship, but she's fine with it. Just know that. And you've seen many black butterflies. Oh my God. Because look at this card. And when I looked at this card, I pointed up here. Do you see the top of that card? All the little, and that's, I said black birds, but isn't that something? Black butterflies. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Spirit. moving forward. Yeah, she's just saying you're stuck. You're a little too disorganized right now. Is the house organized? Is the house? It was what's going on in the house. It's like what are the towels doing? I saw, she just showed me the linen closet or the towels, a stack of towels, and she said this is how I like them. It's not like that. So I don't know how you fold your towels, Karen, or somebody else is folding the towels, but she doesn't like the way the towels are being folded. She liked order. She wasn't stuffy. Like her house was comfortable. She was warm with people in her home, but she did like order and structure, and she had her areas like don't mess with her stuff. So the chariot is her wanting you to move forward. Yeah, again, she's talking about how you need to turn this hermit around. You've spent enough time thinking about the past. She wants you to move forward now. She wants you. Your towels are in the basket. You better hire a cleaning lady or somebody to organize because Carol likes it neat, and she's there a lot. Just so you must be feeling her walk by you, or you must be getting other signs other than the black butterflies outside, because she's very capable of all the signs, she's saying, and she's there often. She checks in on you often. So yeah, so she is the Pisces. See how they let us know? Queen of Cups. She's right here. She showed right up. Unless she's Aries, but she's on the cusp, so it doesn't matter. King of Wands. Are you Sag, Aries, or Leo? Because this King of Wands is you. She doesn't want you to take a big leadership position, but it's okay for you. Like, she doesn't want you to run for governor or anything, but she doesn't mind you being part of a team, if that helps with the school committee thing. So I think you're fine with that. And she doesn't, she's telling me she doesn't like some of those people. Like, she didn't like them then, and she really doesn't like them now. So she must have some dirt on somebody. So that's funny, because I just did a reading for somebody else in Rhode Island, and I can't name anybody. A current politician running for a particular office there might be a big scandal right before the election. So I can't wait to see if that comes true. Not that I want a big scandal, but I would just like to know, like, if what I saw really happened, because it's just fascinating to me. The Four of Swords reversed is actually good, because I feel like, because this was upside down, which means you're not getting enough rest, you're not getting enough peace, and she wants that for you. And then this reversed is saying you're going to achieve it. Maybe ask her at night to calm your heart and your mind and let you sleep better. Oh my God, she's sending you. Go buy a lottery ticket, Gary. She's sending you lots of. You're a Gemini, okay? She's sending you lots of energy. The Nine of Cups is the magic genie. It's like, what do you want? She's sending it to you. So the underlying energy is the Magician. Holy moly! Go get off this internet and go buy a ticket, because this is real. When I see cards like this, it's like, look, on Ace of Cups. She's going to make sure you get some money. Now, the Devil is interesting too, because the Devil is you're not stuck. And anyone who's been giving you a hard time because of her, I don't know what this story is. Let it go. Simple as that. She's just saying, let it go. Don't waste any time with anybody dredging up things from the past. Okay? And you're a Gemini. You should be good at letting things go. She's going to give you more signs, for sure. And I don't feel that all of them are outside. I feel you're going to be getting some in the house. Maybe she can move things. I also feel, it's funny, she showed me the towels and now I'm in the kitchen. She's telling me you gotta. This is so strange. You gotta throw out some of your spices and some things that have been in the spice. Oh, yeah. She's saying, yeah, no, no. Don't you carry that? Don't you own that? Don't you? No. People who do that are just in their own grief and maybe have a little guilt themselves. Anyone who transfers that kind of guilt on anybody needs to look inside. Okay, no. I'm sorry, I don't get that from you, and I don't get that from Carol for sure. So I do get, um, and maybe that was somebody who loved her very much and can't cope with her passing or couldn't cope with her passing, so they needed someone to blame, and you were it. And in that case, just see it as their baggage to carry, but it's not your baggage to carry, because she's in a very beautiful place of peace. I feel, I don't know how or why she passed, but I feel like it was her story. We all come with a story, and we have exit points on when we can go. They say I've surpassed mine. So I think I'm going to live forever, but because I should have died several times at least, and I didn't. But for whatever reason, I had my son late, and I did say, God gave me this miracle, now keep me around so I can be here with this miracle and experience it and help my son, as much as I can. So I'll stick out, I'll go through whatever you send me, just let me have a little more time. And I have been very blessed with good, tricky health, but as long as I stay on top of things, I'm good. You've got abundance here. And this abundance is not just money. I'm not talking just about money. It's flow, it's peace, it's love, it's friends, it's opportunities, okay? And it's with the Magician and following the Nine of Cups. So she's sending you beautiful love and luck, but she is reprimanding you on the towels, the situation of the house, and the spice cabinet. Like, you got some things in there that are so old, she said. Throw them out. Clean the cupboards out. I think you have a little out of time or something, but she wants a nice spring, winter, fall cleaning. She wants everything to shine, and she wants you most of all to move forward and to not be afraid to live. Live your life. Live it the way you want. Say yes to what makes you feel good and what makes your heart sing. Like I told Elvira, it's all about that now. Okay, so just make sure you do that. Good luck, Gary. Everybody send Gary some love here. Carol's right on board with that. She's fine. Funny she made me get this deck of cards too. I like that deck. Anybody else have a question? Maria, you must have another question. You must have something. Let's see. Did I see old school? Oh, you're running for school committee. Let's see. I know I went on last minute because this was one of those crazy days. I didn't know what was going to happen. Let me do a reading for all of us. Let me do a general reading. Oh, Lisa Floyd, here you are. Ask a question, Lisa. Ask a question. And Moonlight or Elvira, if you have another question or you want more information, write it in. The energy was so strong today, I couldn't wait to keep going. So Gary, when you make your post, make it colorful and bright. Maybe put, it's time for transformation. Something about the butterflies. I just use that energy. But don't hold back. Be who you are. Be you. That's what she wants. That would make her very happy. And make sure you're playing hard and working hard. Very balanced. I've been forgiving everyone lately to release any blockages that may be the way of my blessing. Elvira, that is amazing advice for everybody. So when we forgive, like if if Moonlight can forgive Philip for being a, you know, not seeing the bright picture, you know, maybe that will help her let him go. And when we forgive, especially people who've caused us pain in the past, it's hard not to hear that voice again, or not to hear that story again. But if you learn to say, well, that's their opinion, that's their story, and just keep pushing the energy, not away or out to the sea, maybe that you could, but back to that person, like that's for them to own. It's not for you to carry around. And Gary, you certainly, your wife loved you very much. If she's talking to me about the towels and the and the state of the house, and she wants you to rest more and play more, have more fun, do what makes you happy, that's not someone who has any kind of a grudge or is blaming you for anything. It's not, you know. And I've never yet heard that from anyone on the other side. I've heard them have regrets about their own actions, but never about somebody else's. And I'll tell you, gives me a lot of that information is the dogs who communicate with me. This is so off the wall. I'm talking to you people about dogs who communicate with me, but they do. They talk and they tell me things, and my clients can back me up on this. But it's such a beautiful, forgiving dimension. Whichever room you go to, it's better than here. Here we have time restrictions, we have egos, we have gravity, we have thick energy, we have hate, we have that doesn't exist beyond here. So you remove all those things, and what do you have? You have the soul that has room now to just be in love, be in the energy of love. And when they're communicating with us, it's from the energy of love. And when they're sending us signs, it's from the energy of love. Some spirits take longer to communicate. Some don't like to. I've had mostly men, like fathers or grandfathers. There have been a couple of grandmothers who, like, I don't do that sign thing. I don't do that, you know. But my clients will tell me they'll smell her baking, or they'll smell her fragrance, or they'll smell the pipe or the tobacco. They'll get an essence of the person somehow. So there are signs like that. And then there are other people. I know somebody who actually was in Vegas. They had lost their son, and then the father took the whole family to Vegas, you know, afterwards, to just kind of chill out and relax and try to find some peace. And they all stopped dead in their tracks on the main street. A big cloud formation looked just like their son. And both daughters and sons-in-laws said, oh yeah, it looked, the nose, the lips, the hair. So they find a way to communicate. They always, always do. So pay attention, and don't, you know, sometimes we give them specific things and they might not like to send butterflies. They might not like to send music or song lyrics. They might like to send rocks, or they might like to send smells, or they might like to just show up once in a while. So pay attention. All right. I don't see Aroha. Yes. Hello, Joan DeMeo. Oh, Joan. You know what I keep right here? my Joan DeMeo selenium, and actually I took the selenium out. It's here on one of my decks. But write a question, okay? Write a question. I don't see a question from, I'm thinking Lori. I lost your name. Let me scroll back. See, I cannot do this on Facebook. I cannot do this on Facebook. And do you know what Facebook did the other night? As soon as I went live, they put up an ad. They put up a notification for me to buy an ad for $17. And when I said no, all of a sudden my numbers went right down. And I thought that was so shoddy. So if you guys can too, share as you're listening to this too. Share on your pages or share where you can, because I got to build this up. I got to keep this going. That's okay, Aroha. Oh, Just Doing It Old School is here. What? Is that your question? All right, I did see another friend, Laurie. Why am I thinking Laurie De Silva? Lisa Floyd. And I was thinking of Laurie De Silva. Lisa, I'm going to pull some cards for you because I know I missed you one other time too, like Elvira. And then I'll get to, and I'm writing it down because I can. Aroha, Old School. And these two, Aroha and Susan Crook are in the contest for a free reading, so that's going to be exciting. Aroha and Old School and Joan. Right now I'm going to pull some cards for Lisa Floyd. Oh well, I tried WD-40, but my chair still squeaks. It's supposed to be a distraction. I'm so ADD though, it drives me crazy. Oh my God, Elvira, that's ambitious. I love it. I got to put that question in too, Elvira. How are you guys doing with this energy? Are you sleeping? Are the dreams off the wall? Are you sad? Some people are saying they're very sad and they don't know why. Okay, Old School. Okay, this is for Lisa Floyd. Let me do Lisa Floyd. I should have background music. They'll probably charge me for it. You don't mind me singing right now. I'm so. Righteous Bishop. You had a dream about your twin flame. Have you met your twin flame, or you projecting future twin flame? That's great, because this is a great time to manifest. This is a great time. Put your plans in action. Okay. Hey, Susan Crook is here. I am here, Kate. I think you mean late, but maybe you're pretending you're Kate tonight. Maybe Kate from Charlie's Angels, Kate Jackson. Change your life, Lisa Floyd. There's going to be a big breakthrough for you, a big opportunity coming in. It's going to change your life. So the 7 followed by a 5, it's an absolute change for you. Absolute. Followed by the Ace of Wands, Ace of Gabriel. Talk to Archangel Gabriel. A gift of passion, opportunity, inspiration, the chance to do something amazing. Lisa, this is a great time for you. Gary just got a great reading from his wife Carol, but he's got to learn how to fold the towels better. I gotta start writing things down the way the spirit has. You think they're gonna tell you, play these numbers and you'll win a lot of money, or look under the couch, I left my diamond earrings there, or something. No, I don't like the way the towels are organized. I will tell them to fix the towels. What a message, huh, Gary? But I think you wouldn't believe it was her. It was something else, I don't think. So that's pretty cool. You've got a big decision coming up, Lisa. Things are changing fast. So August, September, October, everything's going to flip for you in a very positive way. King of Wands. Now this could be the actual job offer, or it could be this love here. Ace of Gabriel, 4 of Gabriel, and King of Gabriel. Lisa, there might be romance brewing for you, and this looks very, very promising. I like the King of Wands because he's a lot of fun. He's not as serious as the King of Pentacles, or as perfect as the King of Cups. Although I would take anyone. Well, not I'm married, but they look good. I crack myself up. The Emperor. This is a time of change for you, Lisa. Everything in your life is going to be a little different 3 months from now. I'm putting myself out there by giving you deadlines, but I gotta say it. And 4 months from now, you will absolutely know. Absolutely, you will know where you're headed. The Ace of Gabriel, the Four of Gabriel, the King of Gabriel are lined up in opposition to change your life. Big news coming in, but you better make sudden changes. So you're going to have to make decisions quickly. Again, leading to the King of Gabriel. I feel like this King of Gabriel, King of Wands, is someone who is really going to knock you off your feet. Literally. Oh, this is a PG-13 show. I got to be careful. Just so you guys know, I am going to be... We did great with the investigation on Madeleine McCann. And according to AI thought my AI's name is Sage. He thought we did great. The 4 months planning was spot on, the guy that we were questioning. But he also said the fact that we thought Madeleine McCann, I know I'm cracking you up too, Joe. I haven't had anything to drink in a long time. Maybe that's it. But I never needed alcohol to be funny. I just like looking at things differently. But he said the Ghislaine Maxwell aspect has now been reopened by the FBI. They got somebody's Fitbit watch or something, and they have more information. And that sighting is what the AI wants us to look into more, because right now the FBI is looking into it, but AI said, you guys go ahead because that's a good aspect. And then look into not the husband and wife, and not the other guy, Oldfield, that we were thinking of, that zoning in on. It's the other couple, which somebody said, I think it was a Rojas, said David Payne. He's the one who planned everything. We have to look more into what was going on with all of them. Allegedly, they all got good settlements from the newspapers and everything for suspecting them unjustifiably. And so we'll see how that goes. I will do a part 2, and I might do that after the moon, or 2 episodes after the moon. I also had some dreams, and now I'm getting dreams and of people who want me to look into their stories, people from the other side. So I don't want this to become that. I want the mystery to be about all kinds of mysteries. So I'm going to tread very carefully with how often we do cases like that, because it takes me to place psychically that I really have to negotiate, because I'm doing a live show. If I'm in a private read, that's one thing, and I'm working with spirit, I trust the environment. But when I'm out in the public, I really like to be very careful. All right, Aroha had a question. Aroha, you could do a reading on my son and his girlfriend. Oh, mother spying on her son, is she? Can you give me any information on them, like their signs, or I don't think you want to put their first names. Maybe just their birth signs, or not. Let me just see. Let me see what happens. Let's see what happens. This is for Aroha. She wants to know anything you can tell us about her son. So now we're all going to spy on Aroha's son and his girlfriend. What does that story look like? I have no idea. So thank God I can't put anything of me into it. That's a tough thing for any reader, any medium, is to keep that level of separation from the energy. Keep your own energy, your opinions, your ego out of it. And I was pretty good at it because of Reiki and growing up with 2 older sisters. Hello, Fairy Goddess Tarot 888. Thanks for stopping in. If you have a question, write it in caps. I am going to try to get through all of these. Aroha. Oh, an exciting challenge, exciting news for them, or for you as the mother. Some changes. Have confidence. I'm not sure who who needs to have the confidence. Your son, the girl, or you. Let's see if we can get clarification. Oh, look at the two of them. Oh, I love this. I hope you like her because this is very positive. Two of Gabriel. This is like twin flames usually. They have the same vision for their future. They move in synchronicity. So I like that. Okay, Mom, your worry, I'm going to just read the card. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret or guilt or worry to your angels. There's good opportunity coming for your son. And for this girl after. So your son first, then the girl. Oh, what are you worried about, Mom? Look at that. Two of Ariel. So the two of Ariel is about having balance between, like Gary, his wife is saying he needs balance. He's off balance. He's got to manage his work time and his play time. He needs to play more, relax more, rest more. Things are moving forward, Mom. New beginnings, end of delays, but a change that offers happiness. So this is really good for Aroha. I love it. I love it. And let's see. Old school. Old school, I believe you had a question. Joan, do you have a question? You didn't put anything in there. And if you could, guys, put your questions in caps like Righteous Bishop did, that would be good. Fairy Goddess, thank you for coming in. Susan Crook, did you have a question? Old school, where are you? There it is, just doing it all. Anything exciting coming up for me? Let's see, I'm going to pull the pulp deck. Anything exciting, excuse me, coming up for old school? Anything exciting coming up for old school? So Righteous Bishop, did your dream take you to like the fruition of your dream? You know what I mean? that sounded a little edgy. Did your dream take you to a conclusion? Is this was your twin flame? Did you see any features? Did you see hair color? What color was the dream in color? Was it in black and white? Like a lot of things can lead you to what's coming or manifesting what you need to bring in. Just doing it old school. Here we go. Oh, wow. You're starting off with the Empress. Excuse us. Wow. The Empress is living in the lap of luxury, enjoying all the great things in life, being creative, thinking out of the box, and using that creativity to create even more abundance. She's also someone who's very self-assured. She's confident, and the number 3 is here. So it's about you, your divine path, your destiny is playing out now. I've got the Magician. Magic is alive in your life. Now, it did come out upside down, but on these sessions, unless I was getting a message from Carol to Gary, I had to read inverted and upright. But when I do these readings, I like them all to be upright because the energy I'm projecting is I want all positive energy out there, and even more than that. So I want the energy to be alive in your life. The Ace, the 1, that's what this is. It's a 1, number 1, is new beginnings. So the Empress with new beginnings and you having the skills to manifest what you want. Just get clear on it. Like you're You're not sure what you want. Hey, what's the matter? Come on, dream. Everybody forgets their dreams. What were you dreaming about? Even you, Gary, like what were you dreaming about? What did you foresee your life playing out with Carol? One of the mediums just said if you used to go dancing and you stopped because your partner died, they don't want that. They want you to keep going dancing. If you enjoyed it, go do it, just because then they can be a part of it with you. Even if you're with someone else, that's fine because they get it. You're an earthling now. Oh, wow, old school. You're headed into a real positive time for your energy. Endings, new beginnings. 10 of Swords. Endings, new beginnings. So decide what you want because you are going to get it for sure. And you're going to be very smug and very proud of yourself because you manifested this amazing energy. Now, if this is love you're looking for, that you're finding it. If this is a better job, you're finding it. You're getting it. Okay, so just keep positive, stay positive, and think a little bigger. Dream a little outside the box, because the Emperor is someone who is a very successful, very orderly. It could be somebody who wears a uniform. It could be the establishment in which you're working this new opportunity. So it's big. It's not like a rinky-dink opportunity. This is a good opportunity. Okay? Good for you, old school. That was pretty good. Joan DeMayo. Joan DeMayo, do you have a question? Joan DeMayo, I see the laughing faces. All right. If I don't see a question, I'm going to just pull. Here you go. First week in September, we are having a Zoom meeting with the powers that be for, this is a good question. Joan has land and has been trying, and I know a little bit of the backstory. Thank you, Joan. If you don't mind, I'll just share a little bit of the backstory so everyone can enjoy this reading. I'm going to pull Carol's tarot out here. And I'm going to pull my regular reading tarot out here because I have read for you. And let's see. 4574, 911, 911. Joan DeMayo, 911. The first week in September, we have a Zoom meeting with the powers that be for the Jamestown property. Not sure what they want to discuss. Yes. Let's see what you're walking into. So I want to pull, let me do it this way. Joan DeMayo. I'm going to pull 5 cards from each deck. So as I was saying, she's had this property, but where she has the property, there are people who are very narrow-minded. And a lot of them are nouveau riche, you know what I mean? And since they've become nouveau riche, they like being judgmental and they like controlling situations. And they've been blocking my dear friend, who they would be lucky to have as a neighbor and a community member. They would be blessed to have this couple and their family in their community, but they're blocking it. So let's see what this September meeting will be. I wonder. Oh, that is brilliant. Ace of Pentacles just fell out. All right, these cards want to just talk. Oh, maybe Carol's doing this. Oh yeah, look at this. You know, Joan, somebody wants their palm greased, the old Johnston way, with the envelope with the money. That's what I feel. I feel like somebody wants a little back payoff. Oh, we'll push it through, but it's, they can't say it. All right, there's 5. So right here, right off the bat, that's what I'm getting from this. But you're not stuck. The devil is saying, want you to think that. They want you to think, yeah, you can't do it. But that's not the case. So don't hand anybody any extra money or pay off anybody. He's worked hard for that money. Somebody from your past is going to help remediate this situation. Somebody you know very well and you trust is going to help you in this situation. They're not of the best intention, and we knew that already, but look how the devil showed right up. And this, to me, is saying you're meant to have what you want. This was given to you. This is a gift from God. That's the hand of God right there with that Ace of Pentacles. So anyone who interferes with that, they're going to end up not having such great luck in the future. That's bad karma. Underlying energy here. High Priestess. So trust your gut, trust your instincts, High Priestess. And know that whatever it is they're going to try to squeeze out of you, don't give in. Don't give in. What do my cards say? You've planted all the right seeds. You've done everything right. And it's time to reap the harvest. Oh, I hope so. Let's see. Oh, unexpected opportunity coming in, okay? The only thing is, whoever is delivering the message, get clarity. Make sure you understand the message loud and clear, or you have it backed up in writing. This is not a handshake kind of meeting. You want follow-up with writing. Oh, Joan, everything's going in your favor now. Everything is going in your favor now. I told you, you don't mess with the hand of God. When you're meant to have something and someone takes it from you, and this has happened to me in a couple of instances, some people left me things in their will, and other people said, I wanted it, and they got it. And they got what came with it. So this is the luckiest card in the deck, and this is you feeling like they're gonna put some kind of restriction on it. They're gonna make you tweak something or change something, and this is finding peace with it, and then saying, all right, so we'll make the house a foot smaller, or we won't add the back porch, or whatever it is, or instead of a 4-car garage, we'll have a 2-car garage. It's something like that. It's something like they want you to make an adjustment in the plan. All right? So good luck. I want you to focus on this Ace of Pentacles. The hand of God's got you. Their intention, they want you to feel like you're stuck. They wanted you to give up, and you didn't. And that's why you're being rewarded. And that's why the Nine of Cups is saying, manifest. What do you want? You're going to get it. There may be something you have to change here, but it's not going to be much. Just keep looking at the big picture, and you're going to be headed in a beautiful direction. What's underlined here? Oh yeah, 8 of Swords. Very similar to the Devil. You're not stuck. It's not over. Have the confidence to confront them and move forward. Oh, that was interesting, huh? I found it interesting anyway. I hope the rest of you are as interested as I am. Okay, now I'm going to get everybody else here. Let's see. Righteous Bishop and Fairy Goddess. If you have a question, write it in if you're still here. And I thank you for writing that beautiful message. It's so nice to get these good vibes here. Very good to see you here. Love that. Waiting for you to post the Aries video. Well, I have Aries up for August, Susan. And there is an Aries up for the month of August. I have not done September yet. I thought I was going to start digging into that today, but after my readings this morning, I was tired. And we had things to do, and it was so hot. I burnt out really fast. Righteous Bishop. Curious about my twin flame's current feelings for me. She's been reaching out and popping up in my dreams. Oh. All right, Righteous Bishop. Now, Bishop. Let's see. Are you sure she's your twin flame, first of all? You know, sometimes we project that onto people, and I've done it in the past. I know I'm meant to be with this person. I know I am. I know I am. And then, lo and behold, right? Universe says, yeah, no, you're a no. So I'm gonna first ask, is the girl Righteous Bishop has been dreaming about, is she truly his twin flame? Is she truly his twin flame? Is the girl he has been dreaming about, is she truly his twin flame? Is she truly his twin flame? 7 cards. Upright is yes. Reverse is no. And thanks for tuning in, guys. And make sure you're all subscribed. So if you haven't yet, get on over there and click that button for me, if you would be so kind. Knight of Wands. Oh, I can't. I'm asking the 7 cards. Upright is yes. Reverse is no. So I got a no. I got a yes. I got a no. I got a yes. I love when spirit is playful like this, because it keeps me on the edge of my seat. I'm also seeing a story here. There was a lot of passion between you. I will give you that. But it's like it died out on her end or something. You gave all you could to this person. I almost feel she's a little narcissistic here. 9 of Pentacles, the Empress. Oh, gee, she's upright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. Down, up, up. So I got 3 so far. Up. What's this last one? Drum roll, please, Mr. Drummer. Ooh. The Lovers reversed. No. You haven't met your true twin flame yet. You know, I heard that she wasn't his twin flame. That's what I heard. And that's why I had to, you're going to release that burden of her. And when you do, just like with Maria from Norway, when you let her go, because you're holding on to her thinking she was your twin flame, was she a good fit for you? Yeah, at the time there was a lot of passion. I understand the attraction, definitely, but was she your twin flame? I gotta know. And it's the Lovers reversed, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and she came out as the 9 of Pentacles. So look at all the pentacles here, a lot of money on the table. She was more materialistic. She was more self-centered. You know, whether she was a narcissist or not, I can't say yet. I can't say. But I am going to ask now your question, answer it in a little bit of a different way, give you more insight into this. So, Righteous Bishop, if you stop thinking of her as your twin flame, because what's happening is, and I did this myself, you're creating a dead end for the energy, nowhere to come in. There's nowhere for your real twin flame to coming in, because you've already filled that position, right? It's like putting an advertisement out for, I need a new receptionist, but you keep your receptionist in that seat thinking, well, as soon as I find a new one, I'll replace her, but nobody's answering the ad because they go by and they see it's already filled up. So you got to clear that energy away. You have to create empty space, just like abundance. You put a bowl on the table, make it be an empty bowl with the intention abundance is going to flow easily to you now. If you fill it up with all kinds of stuff, like this bowl is overflowing. I got my crystals, I got my pendulums, I got all kinds of stuff in here. I got my clearer. So nothing, no more energy. I haven't gotten any new crystals. I bet I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to empty this bowl of crystals. And I can't have them all. Well, I am. I'm going to put them loose on my desk here. And I'm going to keep this bowl empty. Sorry for the noise. I'm going to keep this empty bowl here, because crystals come to us, right? It's like you know, I remember when we first came to Nashville, and I was thinking, oh my, how am I ever going to do my work? I don't know anybody, and how am I going to get going? And I want to do Reiki, and I want to be with all that music and the crystals and all the fairy dust. And we got lost, and lo and behold, I saw something. I said, oh my God, something's on fire. We turned the corner, and there was this humongous amethyst. It was about 4 feet tall, on a front porch, and there was a huge bowl of sage burning in the neighborhood. It was coming out to the neighborhood, and it's the most fabulous crystal shop. It's in Berry Hill, Nashville. Most unbelievable crystal shop I've ever been in. I've been to the in Connecticut, you know, the wholesalers. That's, you know, that's huge, but it's a wholesalers. This is a collection of crystals this man has collected through the years, and it's unbelievable. Rooms of stuff. And it's funny how crystals will come into your life. Now I have an empty bowl, so let's see what I manifest for that bowl if new crystals come into my life. And now I'm going to answer your question. What about this dream? Why does righteous... Oh, no, let's ask. Will this old girlfriend be reaching out to Righteous Bishop in the near future? 7 cards again. Upright is yes, reverse is no. Will she be reaching out to Righteous Bishop in the near future? This is kind of like the mystery guide. It's a mystery, right? It's fun. Oh, the Magician. Well, if you're thinking about her, you might be attracting that energy. Oh, Ace of Wands, Righteous Bishop. You must be a heck of a manifester. But now that I told you, I don't think she really is your real twin flame. You're going to... Oh, followed by the Tower. She might... Let's see. I got a yes, so it's a yes. 4 upright. 4 out of 7 is a yes. 5 out of 7. 9. Yeah, she's going to be reaching out to you. Holy moly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards upright. Holy moly. Do you see this? The Magician, Ace of Wands, can make it happen. But now here's the story. Yes, looks like she is going to reach out. Here's the Emperor upside down. She's going to flip your world, though. She's got something about her that causes you well, here you are at night, right? Thinking about her, dreaming about her. And the 9 of Swords really is, you know, unfounded fear, unfounded worry, unfounded... so yes, it looks like she does come back, but I would almost take this as a be careful what you ask for. Oof. This is so positive. Why do I feel like, ooh? Now I'm going to ask another question. Oh, gee, I just lost everybody. I just lost everybody. Oof, I lost everybody for a few seconds there. That was very scary. Righteous, now I'm going to ask, is there someone new ready to come into Righteous Bishop's life? Is his true twin flame ready to come in? Or does he have to go through the process with this person yet again? I feel like you know what it is? It's the mother in me. I feel like she caused you a lot of heartache. That's what I feel. I feel like she really did a number on your heart. And that doesn't sit well with me as a mom. So, let's see. As a mom, as a friend, as an auntie. As an old lady who's reading cards on YouTube. Let's see. Is there someone else does the universe have someone else who is supposed to be coming in for Righteous Bishop? Let's see. Queen of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. You notice something here? Temperance. Wow, big energy here. Wow, 10 of Cups, happily ever after. Eight of Swords. Have confidence. Believe in yourself, Righteous Bishop. Yes, that other girl, I feel like she bites at your ego. And look at this. Yes, there's somebody else. And let me tell you, this Queen of Wands is somebody who really lets you be you. She gets you. And she's successful. She's a very intuitive. Wheel of Fortune, it's a new beginning. Temperance. She's got she's got real estate in both worlds, right? She can fly like an eagle, and she can be very grounded. 10 of Cups, the opportunity for everything you ever wanted, and then some. Great opportunity. Holy moly, look at those cards. Wow. Holy moly. Underlying energy, strength. You need to believe in yourself more. You don't need to go backwards where there is potential pain. Allow this energy in, because whoever this Queen of Wands is, could be Sagittarius, Leo, it could just be someone who has the gift of leadership. She's very confident. She's very intuitive. She's right up your alley. I love this. I love this person. I love her energy. So, good luck with that. Good luck with those dreams. All right, I'm going to make a new list. Who's next? Let's see. That was interesting. I hope you're doing good, Righteous. Oh, I love that. Everybody send Righteous Bishop some energy. Good guy. Good. Just being a mom. I know. Oh, it's so hard looking out for him. I feel there's another question here. You don't trust her for some reason. Something rubbed you the wrong way, is what I'm getting from you here. And you can't settle in because, and I get it. I have a son, I get it. There's something she did or said, just kind of, it left a little bit of, I don't know about this. But remember, we all have to go through our experiences and learn our lessons. No question for you. Do you want some cards, Miss Susan Crook? Anything? Joan DeMeo, we got that. The dream was in color. I've been with my twin flame multiple times over the years, once 12 years ago, 2 years ago, and 4 months from February to May this year. That's debatable. I love those cards. They are so pretty. Oh, I don't know which ones. Maybe these? I don't know which ones you meant. I am very blessed. I have a client who just... I've been gifted many decks. I'll just say that. And I have one client who sent me some beautiful decks. She should be reading, but she doesn't. She likes me to read for her, and that's it. So she sent me all her cards, and now I read for her, and she's just a gem to me. I've always been an overthinker. Well, that's because you're deep. You know, when you're deep, that's what happens. So attempt to just try to be in the moment. Read some Thich Nhat Hanh and bring it back to the moment, okay? Diane, it's Laurie Brown. I think I found a male pup, not sure if it's the one, and how my pup Bella would feel in advance. How my pup Bella would feel. Any advice, by the way? I love your humor. Thank you, Haley. I was once called, when I was an entertainer, the female Don Rickles of the world, which is kind of, that's how old I am, and that's how sarcastic I can be. But let's see. I can't use this deck. I need to pull my doggy deck. Hold on. When I say I can't use the deck, I could just use plain cards, but they communicate. The dogs love this deck, and the cats, and the birds. I was given a Reiki session once at a hair salon. She had a little room, and I did Reiki sessions, and this parrot came into the reading, and was complaining to me about the new food the owner bought and said, I'm making a mess because I hate this food. And I had asked the client, do you have a parrot? And she thought I was a little crazy. And then I asked the salon owner, do you have a parrot? And she said, no, but there's one next door. So I walked next door and the lady was a tanning salon, and I said, this is going to sound very crazy, but have you just recently changed the food you feed your parrot? And her words to me were, yes, but he's making a mess. He's throwing it all over out of the cage and everything. I said, yeah, you just told me in my Reiki session he's not liking the food very much. So I listen to animals. They're amazing. Haley Brown. Is the male pup that Lori has found is Bella okay with the pup, the male pup that Lori just found? 7 cards. Upright is yes, reverse is no. Bella, let me know, yes or no. Is this the right choice for Mom? Is this the right choice for Mom, this male pup? Are you okay with that? It's a no. That's a yes. That's a yes. That's a no. So 2 and 2 so far. Bella is very, she's more adventurous now in the other place than she was in real life. That's a yes. She doesn't want you to spoil this dog. It was okay that you spoiled her, but she doesn't want you to spoil this dog. She's not too keen on this dog. But she's saying she's not too keen on this dog. It's begrudgingly, because it's a little begrudging, but that doesn't mean you're not supposed to get this dog. I am going to ask that question, because your underlying energies take the leap of faith. All right, go for it. But she's talking about she was treated, and she had a tough end, huh? She had a tough ending. Poor Bella. So let's send Bella love and light. But she was the queen. And there will never be, she's telling you, there will never be another dog like me. However, if you want to take the leap of faith, okay, but she's kind of like poo-pooing him a bit. Now let me ask, is the dog Lori found, the male pup, the right dog for Lori? Because the animals are very possessive. And I do have to learn more about that. I have to ask more questions. Maybe I'll do that one night on the Mystery Guide, get into what goes on there at the Rainbow Bridge. Because they give me little bits and pieces and stories. But when I'm done, I always have a million questions I didn't ask. So I want to know, is the male pup that Lori found the one she's supposed to have right now? Is that the right pup for her? Does she have the right pup? 7 cards up, or is yes, reverse is no. 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 Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, she's butting in. I will say that. So I got 3 out of 4, which is like, could do better. She's saying you could do better. But again, you got the leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Give it a try. How many? Yeah, only 3 upright. And then but the underlying energy is, look at this. She's the queen. She wants to be the queen. So, all right, if you got to have him, take him. But you better not treat him as well as you treated her, because she wants to maintain her glory. Do you have her ashes like on a mantle? High up. It's high up. Do you have her ashes? I don't know why I have to ask that. Do you have her ashes? Yeah, and she's your soulmate. And you know, my cousin has a dog Oscar like that, and he is brutal to her. She moved his collar from the front to behind her seat, and he interrupted my reading with her to say, "Ask my mom why she moved why she did what she did with my collar." And he showed me the collar. I said, "Is there a leather collar with a brass thing?" And you moved it. And I went like that. And she said, "Oh my God, I just moved it from the front seat to the back seat to put it on his leash, which was on her back seat." And he let her know he did not like that. He wants to be in the front. The other dogs can ride in the back, but he rode in the front. So I'm sorry, Lori, but Bella isn't going to approve of anybody else who comes along. But you got leap of faith twice. Take the leap of faith. And I know, I just feel it's all going to work out in the right way. Your high school girlfriend messed you up much worse. Oh, I know. Young love is the worst, isn't it? It's like we think it's the end of the world. And now when I look back, I think it's so funny. I think now it's funny. My husband does listen and he hears me say these things. Sometimes I say them just so I know he's overhearing me. It's like I like to give him a couple of digs. Righteous Bishop, just opened my abandonment wound so it could heal in regular twin flame fashion. Yeah, well, we're all sending you healing right now, Righteous Bishop. Receive the healing that's coming to you now and the love. Thank you, Aroha, my handler. I feel like Ozzy Osbourne. I have Aroha handling my situation here. Fairy Goddess Tarot, Mia, when Nanny comes back from her when us finally talk, will the chemistry be so intense that all those unspoken feelings come rushing back and neither of us can keep pretending us don't feel it? Fairy Goddess Tarot. This is a tough one to decipher. Hold on. I'm going to stay with my deck on this one. When Nanny comes back from her, when we finally talk, will the chemistry be so intense that all those unspoken feelings come rushing back and neither of us can keep pretending we don't feel it? Oh, this sounds like a heartache situation. All right, Fairy Goddess, this is what I'm going to ask. Show me the relationship. Show me what needs to be with Nanny and Fairy Goddess Tarot. Show me the energy between Nanny and Fairy Goddess Tarot. Show me the energy between Fairy Goddess Tarot and Nanny. I want to see what is the best case scenario here. What is the best case scenario here between Nanny and Fairy Goddess Tarot 888? Now that's a very vague situation, right? But let's see what the cards say. What is the best case scenario for me, for Fairy Goddess Tarot 888 and Nanny? I'm doing 5, 3, 2, 1 because I need to see a picture. I need to see a relationship. What needs to happen with these two for growth, for positivity? Yeah, look at that. That's the first card. So the Nine of Wands is never give up. Never give up. It's like you're almost there. You know, it's like when you're almost at the finish line and then you go, I'm not going to win this, and you quit. And they want you to keep thinking positively. They want you to project more positivity around the situation. Maybe write Nanny a letter on how you really feel. You know, and I don't even know, is she in heaven or did she leave you or what? I don't even know what the story is, but I do know the Nine of Wands is a battle. It's a struggle, right? You've been through it. You've been through some kind of battle with this person, but they're saying don't give up. There is an opportunity for the light to come in. There is an opportunity for the light to come in. Was this over money? Did this have anything to do with money, or is this about who is right and who is wrong? Now, interesting, only two numbers here, 9 and an 8. 9 is don't give up. 8 is longevity, right? Infinity. And you don't want this negativity to continue. So what do? What goes on here? You have to release the burden. You have to release the anger. You have to release you have no control over the other person's energy, whether they're dead or alive. There's no control there on what their energy is. But you do have your energy to work with. And the guidance here is for you to, I said write a letter. State clearly to the universe all your feelings. Get them off your chest. Let it out. Put it in writing if you can. If that is very cathartic, it can help you. And maybe if you have to type it into the computer, that's fine. But I always feel handwriting. That's why journaling is so effective, because it's the action too of the brain when your hand is doing the actual motion of writing, that it does something. You also need to be honest with yourself. What was your role in this? Where did you fall short? So be honest with yourself, but don't carry this burden anymore. It's not for you to carry anymore. Don't carry the negativity anymore. It's not for you to carry. And let go of any fear or anxiety that you have about this relationship. Take the lead on that as well. Now, if she's passed, I'm going to say the same thing, whether she's dead or alive, you need to let go of everything that you can about the negativity of this situation, okay? And look at that, two people moving forward in agreement. And if you take the lead of positivity, if you take the lead of forgiveness, if you take the lead of clearing your heart, releasing the burdens, and opening up to new love, positivity, moving forward, then that's what you'll be able to do. You'll be able to move forward to more peace. The Six of Swords is moving forward to a peaceful place. So if this is an actual person coming back, you have to take the lead. You have to be the one to show the way, to show how to forgive, to show how to love the unlovable or forgive the unforgivable, to not give up on the person, whether they have good intentions, bad intentions, whatever their intentions are, but to create, like we said to righteous brother there, know that if you create the space, right, the empty bowl, then new energy will come in to fill it. I'm going to have to really clean that before I attract it. I think Carol's still here, Gary. If you're still here, she's telling me to clean that bowl out. Now that I've got the crystals out, there's all kinds of crystal dust in there. The Queen of Swords is saying, let go of this energy. It's time to let it go, Fairy Goddess Tarot. You've been carrying this energy around too long. All right? Ooh. I felt heavy with that, but then I felt Carol's energy, because I feel like she's like looking over my shoulder. Isn't that funny? Lori Brown, I gotta pull a couple of cards for you from Bella. She stressed to all of us that she's the queen, but I feel like she has something else to say. Can you do it in 3 cards? Because there's other people that want a message here. 5, animal shelter. Page of Pentacles. Aww. What am I getting from this? Seven of Swords. You know what I'm getting from this that she wants to tell you? Okay, Lori, Bella has been sending you signs. I don't know if you've been getting them, but she's absolutely coming to you in your dreams. She absolutely comes to you in your dreams. When, or you know, when you're quiet, you're alone, you feel her. It's her. She wants you to know that. You've even seen her, I think. I mean, I feel you have already seen her. And yes, trust that that was really her. She's a hot ticket. Diane, I know you meet so many people, but I went to see you in Roland and gave you both a heart crystal, and the lady I bought it from thought it was so nice to do. She gave me one for free. Isn't that nice, Holly? I probably still have it. It wouldn't be in this bowl though. These are recent crystals, and I have my special crystals. When I teach Reiki Master Teacher, I usually pull out my special crystals for that. So I have crystals for all occasions. But I wonder if it was Gloria from White Light. I wonder if it was her, because she always did beautiful things like that. But thank you, Haley. That's so nice of you. Lori, thank you. See, that's my twin's energy. They're not going to lie. She's popped up as a Queen of Wands in my other reading. If you feel strongly about that, trust your own instincts. I'm just the messenger. So trust your own instincts, Righteous Bishop. But do me a favor. Think more of yourself. Make sure you are honored, because you're beautiful energy and you don't want anyone stepping on your heart again. Okay? All right. Aroha. Okay. What am I right about Aroha? She did or said something that rubbed you the wrong way. Okay, I think that was it. So let me see. Oh, yeah, Gary, she's still here. I may have to go back to the cards to see what else she has to say. I feel like she didn't know she could do this. I don't know if you've been to any mediums or other people, but I feel like she's enjoying this forum. And she said she's talking to. And what's wrong with some of these ladies here? Gary's available. I think you are anyway. I don't know, Gary. Are you are you available? And you only apply if you know how to fold towels, because Carol will be looking over your shoulder. You know, I'm wondering, isn't that funny about the folding of the towels? I wonder how long she's been here with me today, because I'm gonna be honest. I did a load of laundry, and it was my son's side of the house. That's what I call it. And I was really, like, sometimes I fold the towels fast and they're loose, and I don't like them like that either. I like them nice and tight and firm, so when I put them in the cupboard, they all look nice and neat. And today I was very meticulous with my towel folding. Full disclosure. People are gonna think I have a towel fetish. All right, she lives. Okay. Well, you know, just you express yourself, and if it's not reciprocated, then you can hold space for that person forever, like Maria's stuck right now with Philip, or you can clear it and let it go. You know the old saying in the 70s, E.E. Cummings, we all had that yellow and orange poster in our bedrooms in the 70s. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it was meant to be yours. If it doesn't, make room for the next guy. I wrote that in. That wasn't E.E. Cummings. But the first part was his. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it was meant to be. So Righteous and Fairy Goddess, and there was somebody else. Not Old School. Oh, maybe it was Old School. Somebody else has somebody in their heart, so it's hard to make room, right? It's hard to let go of that energy so you can move forward. Um, watch out for the school committee mums. Yeah. Well, when I was there was a big scandal between one of the women and the superintendent, and the superintendent was flirty. I had to have a few words with him myself, and he was charming and very handsome, but he came to our school because he had gotten fired somewhere else for messing around, and then he went to East Providence, another city in our. After he got let go from us because of the sordid affair with the school committee person, he went to another town, and the same thing happened. But the kicker was this guy was collecting 3 salaries because he was still getting salaries from the schools they let him go from. He got severance. So he was making a ton of money being a carouser. Kind of looked like Mario Cuomo. Kind of looked like that kind of guy, you know, Slick Willie kind of look. All right, so I'm going back to Aroha, and we're going to check out this future daughter-in-law here. Let's check out the daughter-in-law. I have to reshuffle because I went off on a tangent there, thinking about Gary on the school committee and all the gossip that's going to happen. Gary, stand tall and proud and do your thing. I know you got a whole bunch of people here who have your back and are sending you good vibes. And don't let anyone hang. Carol's fine. Don't let anyone hang that on you ever again. Don't you dare carry that around. It's not yours to carry. Right, Carol? Give us a sign. Give us a sign through the cards. So, Aroha, again, I have to cut again as I got off on the tangent. This is for Aroha. Tell us about this future daughter-in-law. Why does Aroha feel so uncomfortable with this girl? What's this girl up to? What is she really about? Is she really the one for her son? I'm doing 5, 3, 2, 1. Well, she's very confident. She's very proud of herself. She's adorable, but she knows it. Don't lose sleep over it, but you are losing sleep over it. I get it. Page of Wands. Opportunity. Opportunity for what? Four of Swords. Ooh. Well, you know what they say about a mother's instincts. They're right. That's reversed now. Isn't that interesting? This is the sick bed. The Four of Swords is like, it could be all in your mind, and it could be your self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing. The Nine of Swords, if it were upright, it would be unfounded fear, but it's reversed. So you have the right to be a little bit leery. Now, this is a page. There may be somebody else coming in who may divert your son's attention or be of interest. There's something else that's going to happen to, Three of Swords, so it's not a healing. This, you might not have to do a thing, Aroha. Oh. Don't interfere, don't warn them or him. You got your chakra. Yeah, you know what? Trust the good Lord has a way, because the Three of Swords reversed, there's a little betrayal here. Ace of Swords reversed, the communication's going downhill. Somebody else is coming in. King of Wands. Could be a job that splits them up, or at least exposes her intentions. Now, this is good that it came up right. If it were reversed, I'd say, oh yeah, she's a total trickster. I'm not getting that. I am getting that it's a personality thing. This fear of betrayal could be something you're actually manifesting, so back off your energy. Just keep sending your son love and light and protection from any ill intentions of anybody. send your son protection for any ill intent. Nobody who has bad intentions will be able to stay with him long. He's going to repel it. Call on Archangel Michael to surround him in a bubble of light and keep anyone with the wrong intention away from him. Because if the intention is to get what you can out of your son, or just use him for her own self-grandiosity, is that a word? Getting tired. Oh, look at it. Look at this. Like, look at this. You see how they are holding that like at arm's length? Like, look at me. What do you? Enough about me. What do you think of me? Right? It's like, whoa, I'm so wonderful. Now you got me not to like her, and I like everybody. No, that's not true. On land and sea. This is called Let Go, Let God, Aroha. It's going to play out. Your son has to learn some lessons, and that's painful to watch as a mom, but let things unfold. Now, the underlying energy is the two of them, the Two of Cups. Do I see this working out? It could, but I also see that once she's revealed herself, which she is, your son may take a break or decide to back off a little bit. There may be a pause for the cause, okay? Let's ask, will they end up together? Will this relationship go the whole 9 yards? I'm going to pull a fresh deck. Will this relationship go the whole 9 yards? Aroha's son and girlfriend. Will that relationship go the whole 9 yards? 7 cards. Upright is yes, reverse is no. Carol, chime in. Chime in. Give us a clue. Will this relationship go the whole 9 yards? And if it does, give us some information in the 7 cards. Everybody, please send energy to the world right now. Every now and then I get a message from someone and it flashes up. My phone is black right now. And just a second ago, I got a message. Send energy out to the world, please. That's why we come together. And that's why you found me, and that's why I found you, and that's why we're here together, because we're lights, and we are meant to raise the vibration of the universe. So every time you send energy to each other, or you lift each other's spirits in some way, it's lifting the whole universe. You got to realize that. It's a trickle effect, so pay attention. That's a yes, with some regret. That's a yes, that's a yes. But it's going to have a different spin on it, a new perspective. That's a yes, 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 your son's in love. What can I say? 2, 4, 6, 7. You got a 6 out of 7 on yes. Queen of Cups, she's very loved by him. Now, that's not to say she doesn't love him. Your fears are not unfounded, Mom. However, don't allow your fears to affect their energy. And that's a difficult thing. So try to take a step back. Try to stay positive. And, you know, we don't know why people are the way they are. Not all the time. And sometimes we have to be a little bit benevolent in understanding that everybody's coming from a different place. We don't know the depths of their pain. And somebody who acts very brave and confident, full of themselves, may have been to hell and back. And that's their cover-up. So maybe try to see beyond the evident and look, and just keep sending love and knowing that God's got this one. Is Aroha's son going to be fine? 7 cards. Will he be fine in the end? Does he learn his lessons and move forward? So I got a yes, they move forward together. But remember, in the big picture I got, and then there's a breakup, a pause, something. There's the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Now, if they're of those signs, that's amazing. That would be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. No, they're not looking around right now. They're looking only at each other. But there is some difficulty here. That's why, Mom, you might not have to lift a finger. Queen of Pentacles. So see all the upside down cards? Seven of Pentacles. So something does intervene. God's will. It's God's will. Carol, what do you want to say to Gary? I'm going to pull this deck out. This is just like all people. It's weird stories. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carol. There's something more. Despair. She doesn't like to see you that way, Gary. So she doesn't want to see you in despair. She wants that to change. That's a 5. So she doesn't want you to be sad anymore. She doesn't want you to feel guilty anymore. She doesn't want you, and maybe you don't feel guilty, but you're still carrying around like what other people think. So let's see what that is. Yeah, because that's going to lead to bad health if you keep letting them at you. So anybody who's like putting that on you, write their name down, put a big heart around their name, and put them in the freezer. So their energy can't affect you anymore. Yeah, here's the change. So she wants it to change. And that's what she's really saying. Look at that. She wants you to go on a vacation. But this is also endings, new beginnings. And that's what's meant for you, Gary. An ending of the old, new beginning. Don't give up. Yep, there have been a lot of battles, a lot of struggles, a lot of harsh words. Leave them behind. Underlying energy. Message. I asked her for a sign, a message. Right here it is. There it is. Ooh. There it is. That's a good one. Do you still have her jewelry box? I need you to go through it. If you still have a jewelry box or a drawer where she kept things, I need you to go through it and maybe write her a letter. She'll be over your shoulder reading it. Message, because she's definitely this. She's here. So I do that because I have a room in my imagination where spirit is allowed to come through, and they have to go through the gate, and they have to go through my guides, and then they can come in. And she's been just hanging out there. You got your shackles up. Woo! Now shackles can be a good thing, but I don't know what are shackles. Shackles like handcuffs? That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Anybody else have a question? Fairy Goddess. Real as if I did that and it came back and now I'm just waiting for the right time. Oh, interesting. Hell no, I'm looking at new love. Bravo! Just doing it old school. Should I continue on for a master's degree? Oh, look at you, all aggressive and all that. Ambitious. Should Elvira continue on for a master's degree? Well, look at all the pentacles that came up. And she kept looking. She came up as the Page of Pentacles. She came up as the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, you gotta watch it. Keep your hands in your pocket, if you know what I mean. Keep your hands in your pocket. What is it? So, there's a saying about how she's gonna reveal herself. Oh, Susan, you finally came through with the question. How is my love life coming along? I'm gonna get to it. First, we're gonna answer Elvira. Should Elvira get her master's degree? Very simple, direct question. 7 cards. Upright is yes, reverse is no. And then I have to put these cards aside, Miss Carol, because I saved this deck now for the mystery guide. I don't want it getting tired. So should Elvira go continue on and get her master's degree? Ooh. No. Yes. Yes. No. 2 yes, 2 no. But interesting enough, like if I were going to just do 3 cards, I would say yes. It's a lot about communication, and it will give you time to figure out really what it is you want. It's going to be a lot of work. Are you ready for that? It's going to be a lot of work, a lot of why is there so much drama around this? Does someone not want you to do it? See, that would give me incentive to do it then. But that's me. But this is interesting. Yes, Carol, I know. She just said, tell Gary to look at the butterflies here. Was she funny, Gary? Like, did she have a? I don't. You know, we knew the other part of her. We knew her family, and the sense of humor, you know, wasn't like I'm feeling here with you guys. Hierophant, oh yeah, that's a yes. Yes, higher university. You're gonna go with 2 bald men. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But you never now 2 bald. If you get 2 bald professors, you're not going to be able to get through that course. You're going to be laughing all the time thinking about it. So wait a minute. I have 3 upright, 4 upright. So that's a yes. You should. And because you got the Hierophant, yes. Hubby might not be thrilled. Oh well. But yes, 4 out of 3. Yes, and we'll support you. We'll keep you busy. Underlying energy, King of Cups, upright. It's going to align you with what your true mission in life is. It's going to bring you to the alignment of the dream that you don't know what it is yet. Isn't that funny? I just saw like you having this big aha moment and breathing a sigh of relief. I think you find your tribe, you find your niche, you find your power here. This Hierophant showing up is huge. The Hierophant is your connection, right, to, it could be a pope or somebody here, an earthling, but I always see the Hierophant as a person's connection to the higher self, to the higher realms of energy. And like we're oh, look. Oh, the rest of the cards, underlying energy. Yeah, home, it's going to be tough in the home front. Not everybody's going to be happy that you're going to be so busy. But that's okay, because these can very easily turn around. You know, when a card comes out upside down, it doesn't mean it's, the energy is here in your reading, the happily ever after. It just means not yet. Not yet. Okay? But it is here. I don't remember if your mom is alive or passed. If she's passed, she's going to be a huge help to you. Carol may even be, you may have to call on Carol because she's still here. And she's a part of this because these are her cards, she's saying. Can I use them on Wednesday nights? I hope so. Can I use them on Wednesday nights? Yes. But she's going to be in charge. She's going to be on our Wednesday night mystery guide discoveries because there's the Emperor. She's going to have a little input. Was she like that, Gary? Was she this bossy in real life, Gary? Was she a little bossy? Because I'm feeling like I'm being bossed around, I got to tell you. It's like when I'm with my cousin's dachshund. He gets very upset with me if I don't get the message exactly right. Or if I don't let him in, if I'm in the middle of a message and he wants to talk. You know, it's crazy. All right, I'm putting these to bed now, Carol. And I'm almost ready for bed, but we have to find out about Susan Crook. How is her love life going? Let's pull the red pulp cards. Joan DeMayo, good luck. Let us know how you made out. You said the end of the week. I'm going to scroll back later and see what the day is. Your mom passed away. Well, she's with you. She's going to help you. It's going to seem overwhelming. Here's what I got. It's going to seem a little overwhelming at first, but your mom is by your side from the get-go. From the get-go, she's there. And she's going to help you discover, this is what I heard, who you are. She's going to help you discover who you are. So know that. All right, Karen 2307, Karen with an E. I have several Karens. It's me, Karen. Karen LaFlamme, is that you? Increase in salary for me? I know as a Pisces, I'm going to say yes, but I'll read on it. And will I be doing attunements for my Reiki students? Well, that depends. Would you want an attunement? Like, do you want a reboot? Do you mean like a reboot, Reiki reboot? I can. I put the classes out randomly, and I did start working on that today. I do have a class called Elevate. It's a 3-week class. It's only $33. I've done one so far, and I'm doing that right now in lieu of, looking for Reiki 1 students or Reiki 2, because people don't know what Reiki is. So the Elevate is a way for people to get in touch with, there's more in life. How to look for the signs, how to clear energy. It's all the stuff I teach. I added to my Reiki 1 class, but it's for anybody. You don't have to even know what Reiki is or think about it. The reboot is only for Reiki students. And if you wanted a reboot in your Reiki, because I've been getting a lot of people that are looking for people to read and looking for people to work on. And Karen, if you are Karen LaFlamme, let me know here somewhere, because I do have several Karen. Okay, yes. White Light, I told her about you. White Light was looking for readers as well. I don't know if she's looking for Reiki people, but White Light Bookstore is also looking for card readers. Karen's energy work business is called Waves of, am I right? Waves of Reiki. Karen, put your info in there if you want to do it. But if you want to reboot, shoot me sometimes, private message me, shoot me sometimes that work for you, like evenings, Saturdays, or Sundays. And then I'll put an ad up and get a class together or something like that. Okay, everybody. My boss just said, yes, White Light is under new ownership, and I will see if I still have that message. I get messages everywhere. If you need to book an appointment or you want to know something, I do not answer messenger phone calls. I do not listen to recorded messages that are left on Messenger. I don't, because I get inundated sometimes with that. I put my email out for everybody, and that is the best way. Waves of Energy, all right, I was right. That is the best way to reach me. Ask me a question or give me some input. Tell me I stink. Whatever you want to say, do it in an email is the best way to get me. Susan Crook, we are reading on your love life. Then I'm going to read on Susan Crook says Elvira will get her master's degree. Oh, now you're doing predictions, Susan. Man, you've come a long way in a short time. You did not miss much. I am going to ask. Susan Crook, show us the love life. Everybody ready for this? Righteous brother, I feel like you need a drum roll here. The love life. This sounds like another episode of a show I can do. Each week I'll do a different person. The love life of Susan Crook. Maybe I'll get off watching Meghan Markle and Harry for a while. Oh my God. Well, he's not the emperor. love life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now, I'm looking at this. Look, it's all inverted. Now, if it were upright, I'd say, wow, marriage, new home, the King of Pentacles, money, 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 the Queen of Swords, and the Chariot moving forward. It's all here in your cards. Not yet. Let's see where it goes. Nothing yet. But then something changes. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Ah, there it is. There it is. The wheel of, that's when everything changes. So, what's before it? Swords. Swords are days, weeks. 4 weeks. You've got to wait 4 weeks. Didn't we have a time before? There's not a marriage, but you are going to have a heck of a good time because the Hermit shines. And this is interesting. So it's all here, Susan, just not yet. Have you done your paperwork yet? Will you be moving within the next 4 weeks? Because all we keep getting, and I'm going to ask now, will Susan meet this person when she moves? Will Susan meet this love of her life when she moves? Oh, I think you guys are a blessing too. Yes, Gary. I know. Unbelievable. All right, Aroha, I'm just going to read this one question for Susan, one question for Karen, and then I will say goodnight to everybody because I have a lot of work to do for the Mystery Guide Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Try to join us. This week we're going to discuss, find out, investigate the moon. I didn't put this up for grabs because I do have a long list. I did want to do more people, John JFK and Marilyn Monroe, all the secrets. And believe it or not, this is strange. Last night I had a dream that President Obama was chasing me, trying to kill me. And it was a strange dream. And the chef who drowned said, can you read more? Now, President Obama wasn't even present on the Martha's Vineyard property at the time. And the person was, and he just named, but I looked up on AI today what's going on. And some of the story I got was the families were close. And the only mystery about that whole case, the mystery guy told me, like everything, like there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there, none of it holds weight. The only thing though, and I kept looking at the research and the news stuff, and they just refer to that chef was with a female at the time of paddleboarding, which that didn't come out at all in the beginning, and then it came out she was a witness, and then we found out she was with the paddleboarder, but her identity has never been revealed. And to me, that's a mystery. Why not? Were they trying to protect the family because they were good friends, or were they trying to protect the wife from being hurt, or was that person? Would it be really is there a scandal there that they tried to keep quiet? So I don't know if I want to get into that, but I'm mulling it over. If you have ideas or things you want to find out about, let me know. Okay. Will Susan meet this guy when she moves? When or after she moves? Is that when she meets the love of her life? Or the new love in her life? Look at that. Somebody from your past. That came up before, Susan. Lots of passion coming in. You don't really want it. You're not looking for it. It just comes in. All right. Everything's balancing out and then some. It's fun. This is good. Yes, it's when you move. Oh, everything comes into balance. Susan, you gotta fill out that paperwork. You gotta let go of the past too. All right. I don't know what that's about. What's that about? What's that about? Is he shifty? It's when you move for sure. You meet this person. Somebody from your past comes back. When this happens, we're going to have to do a big reading on this. Because, yeah, long readings today. Are you guys as tired as I am? I'm tired too. You don't always have to hang in till the end, you know. But I love that you do. I'm going to read for Karen LaFlamme quickly, and then I'm going to say thank you, good night. I wish you all a beautiful week. And for those of you who join us on Wednesday night, we're going to see, is the moon hollow? Is it a spacecraft, as some are suggesting? Have we made other trips that were with Apollo that were top secret? Because supposedly we stopped going, but there's evidence otherwise. So I'll be laying out the facts for you, and then that we have, and then we can ask the questions that of the unknown on Wednesday night. Okay, Karen LaFlamme. Seven of Cups. You got more than one opportunity coming in, Karen. Eight of Swords. Have confidence. Claim it. Now, the Knight of Cups reversed, I feel there is an opportunity, but it's almost like you know that it's coming, or you know something's coming. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. Bravo. Queen of Pentacles energy is great for a Piscean. Seven of Pentacles. You're going to start stacking the wins. Two of Cups. New love interest, too. It's supposed to be a great time. January, Karen. January is the turning point. Hang in there. Stay strong till then. Pisces energy has changed, and we've been let go. I wish that were upright, but it's still here. I'm going to turn it upright. Four of Cups. No regrets. Look for the magic. Keep manifesting. The money, the Hierophant. This is going to sound weird. I feel that you have to work on your praying and your manifesting and staying in that positive energy, and maybe get a bowl, an intention bowl that I created early. I dumped all my rocks out. And this is my intention bowl. I'm going to ask for new crystals and new abundance to come flowing in. So this is going to be a little test that we do. I want you to do the same thing, Karen. I just want to pull a couple of cards from this deck for Karen. She's one of my lovely students, a beautiful card reader too. So check out Waves of Energy. Let me see. Oh yeah. Again, Karen, there's somebody coming in, and I have been seeing that for Pisces. 1, 2, 3. These I always read upright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's a little race coming in, but it's not going to be as much as you wanted initially. Look at this. I have a mother and father, or a grandmother and grandfather, sending you strength, helping you out, directing the energy. Your job, these fives, this is something you have to change within yourself. Look at that. You got the Queen of Pentacles again, giving birth to your dreams, managing your money. So the change you have to make is your inner dialogue. I deserve it. I know it's coming. Not in a bitter way, but in expecting good things. I expect good things to come, and in gratitude. Work on that gratitude list. Keep expressing gratitude to the universe. Create an empty bowl and say, I'm grateful for all the flow of abundance coming into me now, because it's here. It feels like it's being delayed, and it feels like it's just from residual negative thinking or negative energy from the past, but there's no energy of that here. The devil's here, but see, the devil is, you're not stuck. You're not stuck in the position you're in. Also, the way I did this layout, I feel that the abundance starts to really flow for you January. And, I keep asking when too, like when is my ship coming in? And it's like, yeah, things are changing now for Pisces. Things are better. It's going to get better. So I'm getting to Aquarius, it's coming in a little quicker. But Pisces, it's going to be after Aquarius. So Aquarius just kicked in my reads. So I'm thinking that by November. Will Karen see a change in income by the end of this year? An improvement in income by the end of this year. Will Karen see an improvement in income by the end of this year? But you got to do some of the work. You got to put the action out there. You have to do the manifestation. Oh, I'm going to stop right there. 9 of Pentacles. Hello. Yes. 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 Look at this. I'm not flipping them. Yes, absolutely. Yes. And that's the Empress reversed, but so that means not yet January. But by the end of this year, absolutely yes. This is second chances. And this is unfounded fear. Let go of the fear. Let go of the worry. How am I going to make it? How am I going to keep doing this? It's never enough. It's going to be enough. It's going to be more than enough. It's going to be abundant. Here's the world. That's where I'm going to end it right there. I love that card. There it is. Just picture yourself moving forward. Listen, guys, I love you. God bless you all. Keep positive. Spread the positivity. Keep sending light out to the universe. And hopefully I'll see you Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for the mystery guide. I'll post soon.